Oh,
All right, welcome to the Freeform Rock Podcast after show, bitches. I got some shit to say, man. Metal Mike Tyler, I love you, man. I ain't trolling shit. I love We Built the City by
Oh,
Starship.
God.
I love that fucking song. And I only put it in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast because I ain't scared. I will post shit I like in that group. I don't care if I get shit for it because I'm a man. And I know there's people who've been on our show that won't post shit that they like, that they know they'll get shit for in that group. I don't give a fuck. I'll post what I like. And I just want to know if people in that group like that song. I got more people in, I'm not going to say their names because they wouldn't post this in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast that they like that song. One of the guys is one of our friends who does a lot of shows with us. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not a bitch. I ain't going to call him out. But he should post shit that he likes in there. The Def Leppard album that he likes. Post that shit. But fucking I love We Built This City. I love Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. I love Knee Deep in the Hoopla. I didn't do it to be a rebel. I just wanted to see if people liked that song and they would admit it in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. A lot of people admitted it in Freeform because we are more open than they are. Just saying. So what do you got?
Jerry,
Jerry, you're
Jerry, you're
muted,
up.
bitch.
I like those three Jefferson, those Starship songs. I like We Built the City and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now and Sarah. I love those songs.
Right on. And I like every night I rock myself to sleep. The Grace sings, the Helix
You know
sings.
what,
I
man?
love it.
Everything's great.
Grace Slick said she felt physically ill after recording Nothing's Going to Stop Us Now. But I'm sure she didn't mind going to the bank. But with the money she made off that album. But yeah, she was not a fan of that era of Starship.
Oh, I'm just saying, dude. If you guys actually read the lyrics that We Built This City, they're talking about corporations fucking up
Yeah, I know what it's
music.
about.
They're talking about it, and it's fluff. But the thing is, there's some substance to that song also that people aren't getting.
True, but what made it even worse is the fucking video.
Macaulay plays the bumba
What a fucking
to the
horrible video, dude.
radio.
I mean,
Don't you?
not that videos are meant to be great, but jeez, what a terrible fucking video with that.
I saw that tour at the Pacific Amphitheater at
Sorry to
the
hear that.
outfield opening.
They're knee deep in the Hoopla tour.
You need to put a hoopla tour. And I saw the outfield opening on their first album when they
The
fucking
outfield was
ruled.
the outfield was opening for that shitty album.
Yes, they
Okay.
were opening. They played I don't wanna use your love tonight.
Man, I don't know. That whole album by Starship was, I mean,
I love
what everything Jefferson Starship and Jefferson Airplane was totally got shit on by that era of Starship, in my
That's
opinion.
why Paul Kantner left. But if you ever listen to Paul Kantner's songs on Jefferson Starship albums, they were horrible.
Well, I mean, Paul Kanner, I mean, during the Mickey Thomas years, he was his face. I don't even think he actually played anything on the fucking. He was
He
just
sang
there.
some songs on Freedom of
True,
Point Zero. It was
but
horrible.
yeah, like
I
Find Your
like
Way
Ride.
Back and tracks like
Uh,
that.
I like
He was just
Ride the Tiger's good.
yeah.
Ride the Tiger.
I know, Mooger, you
Jeez.
love We Built This City. What do you think about it, man?
Why do you hate that? You like a lot of good pop music.
That is the worst fucking song ever written, ever.
That's Come On Eileen.
No, that's We Are.
Oh, actually, I like that quite a bit.
We are
better
one.
than-
Oh my God. Come on, Eileen. Why do you want to come on Eileen? What did she do to you?
Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
A Tula Rula Roo? What the fuck is a Tula Rula Roo?
Look,
I don't know what the.
we built the
worst song.
city was it's just really bad fucking songwriting, bad
I know what the worst
production.
song is. I know
That
what the worst
production,
song
that song ruled.
Oh no. That's not the worst song on that album. Sarah's the worst fucking song
Oh,
on that
fuck
album.
is.
you.
Sarah's a great song.
I hate
I
that
don't
fucking
even
song.
know the fucking record because I would never fucking buy it.
I actually own it,
think
unfortunately.
Sarah,
I think the worst song
Sarah,
ever is Girls Just Want to Have Fun is the worst song ever.
I agree with
But
no, no,
I will
no.
say
That
one
song's
thing.
okay. That song's
If you
okay.
guys heard the Mickey Thomas remixes of the Starship songs he came out with a few years ago, The
No.
version that We Built This City is actually all guitar and no keyboards. So it actually kind of sounds a little better, but it's still a shitty song all in all.
It's like Life is a Highway. Sounds better with Carrie Underwood singing it. Yeah, no, it
I
doesn't.
want to
No,
ride
it
it
sounds better
all
with
night
fucking the
long.
dude from fucking Lunatic
Red
Fringe.
Rider. Red
Travis
Rider.
Right.
Patty, what do you think about We Built the City? You like it?
He loves
Love it.
it.
I love it, and I love Life is a Highway. I love the Tom
Oh my
Cochran
God.
one. I love the Tom Cochran one, and I love the Rascal Flatts one from
Oh, I
Florida.
hate Rascal
You
Flatts
know what?
I
version.
like I like it
I've got
because I
more
like I like
appreciation for I've got appreciation for you now, man. Because I appreciate Mark and you for liking shitty fucking songs.
yes.
I just want you motherfuckers to fucking get on Rock and Metal Combat Podcast and post the shit they don't like.
No,
I
You
I
do
post
do.
rebel like
I
me.
I post the shit I know people won't like on my personal page.
No, get in there and fucking be a
I put
man.
Air Supply.
Be a man
I put Air Supply and Brian Adams on there before.
in Rock and Metal
Brian Adams
Combat
has some
Podcast.
Yes,
bangers.
You know what, Jerry? I got respect for that.
I did. Granted, it's been a
Respect.
while. I didn't like the
No, no, no,
responses.
no,
I
no.
won't do it again. But
I remember I posted the "Baby I Love Your Way" / Freebird medley on Wadzilla.
ah,
I posted that on
gosh.
Wadzilla World. Thought I would get a good laugh. I'm like thoughts, and then Ian commented total horse shit.
Oh God, that was fucking god awful, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that fucking
We're
song,
not
man.
we're not gonna ruin one song. We're gonna ruin fucking two classic songs in the same
Yeah,
I
fucking
love
song.
it, man.
Ian commented on I think it was We Built the City or something.
What did he
And
say?
I said, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it ain't no good. You stop sticking your nose up in the air at stuff you don't like, Ian, because other people like it. And the only thing that really sucks is fucking Manowar.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah,
And
What
fucking
No,
was
that's what I
what
told
from?
Ian,
Where's
not
it
you.
from? Just because you don't like it, it ain't
what
no
did
good.
Ian think of the song "We Built This City"?
Oh, he hates it.
Oh,
What was the line? Somebody just said it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it ain't no good. Where's that from?
Mark said that.
Mike said that. I said that.
Right, but what's that from?
What is it from? I don't remember. I'm drunk.
There's a song that says that. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean
Oh,
it
it's
ain't
suicidal
good.
tendencies. You
Who?
can't bring me down. Just because you don't like it, it doesn't mean it ain't no good. This ain't no Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Yeah, sometimes I feel like shit, but I'd rather feel like shit than be full of shit because you can't
Huh?
bring me down. You can't bring me down.
Hey! Just because you don't like doesn't mean it ain't no good. Love it. Love it.
Suicidal
Love it.
tendencies, man. Light,
Enough
camera,
enough talking about that
revolution.
shitty Starship song. Let's move on, please.
Oh,
I'm getting
I
fucking
got some shit I didn't
sick
put
to
in.
my stomach
I
here.
didn't. I want to talk about when fucking James and Lars didn't see Jason Newstead on the same level as Cliff Burton, Bob Rock explains. With Jason, I always tried to get more classic bass drum approach where the bass is the rhythm instrument and sometimes counters the guitars. Rock said working with Newstead, that's kind of what Cliff brought to the band, but since he was one of the forming members, in their eyes, he was always kind of even with them. The producer added, when Jason came along, I didn't know if they gave him the same room Cliff in the Sonic picture. Though working with Jason, I think they now appreciate the value of the bass. The guys in the band have learned to enjoy that. What do you guys think about that? What Bob Rock said about how they fucking disrespected Jason.
Absolutely, they did, and they made that publicly known when they did their behind the music. They said that we were pissed. We were giving Jason hell because they were still pissed about fucking losing Cliff. So they were just not happy having a new guy in the band at first. But so I do understand that he had a definitely their theory was this guy's walking into a fucking gold mine, so we're gonna make him fucking work for it. So that's how I think James and Lars approached Jason. Which kind of doesn't make sense in a way because if you look at Garage Days, they gave him a lot of room in that fucking
Oh, that album
crash course
rules.
and brain surgery stuff. I mean, he shined, but I don't know. I mean, that's covers, but yeah, he definitely they made Jason. I think unfairly, hard, especially the first couple albums on him to be
Oh,
accepted in
gee,
the band.
walk into a band that's established, has worked
Yeah.
their asses off, and boy, you just walk in here. Yeah, god damn it, it's a boys' club. They're gonna make you. They're gonna bust you in the balls, man. They're gonna like get you going. And I think that Jason's guitar or bass playing was amazing on Grad J.
Yeah.
And when they put him into Injustice, it was like, let's bury him.
So do they have
And
a bass player?
right,
Yeah.
I even thought when I was in eighth grade, man, when I got that record, and I put it in, or freshman or something like that, and I put it on. I was like, oh, why don't I hear her bass?
Hmm.
Oh, that's right, their bass player died. And I was like, I just thought there's no bass on the record. And then, but when they got to the Block album, man, he really got his chance to shine. And Bob Rock was like, no, man, we're bringing the bass up. We're bringing the bass up. And I think, unfortunately, he had to go through that trial fire.
I mean, because if you look at his work with Flotsam and Jetsam, dude, his fucking bass lines are ripping,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, during
Yeah.
that fucking tour. So yeah, it's but as far as, in the studio, yeah, I just don't. I think that they wanted him buried. I don't think they wanted him to stand out very much.
Well,
Just my opinion. I don't know.
I heard the story where the producers of that album, and Justice
Right.
for All, Lars is in there and goes, "Can you turn the bass down? Can you turn the bass
Yeah.
down? Can you turn the bass?" And then Lars comes to and the producer wanted to quit. He's like, "I'm fucking tired of this shit." And then Lars comes up to him and says, "Hey, what happened to the bass on Justice for All?" He just wanted to sock Lars right there. What
Exactly.
happened to the bass?
Yeah.
I
So
thought when they remastered that album and they redid it, they would put Jason's bass lines back in. No, it didn't happen.
oh, I think if they could erase Jason from Metallica history, I think they would.
No, well, if you saw that some kind of monster, fucking James is like, I fucking pissed off. I fucking lost my bass player because I was dick to him.
Psychiatrists. I mean, that was a weird fucking movie, dude.
Dave Mustaine crying like a bitch.
That's a side of Metallica I did not want to see. I mean, it's cool to see the human side of people, but man, I don't know, man. They
We're
could have
all
done
just
that.
human, Jerry. I mean,
True, but
imagine if
man,
you were in the biggest band in
well,
the world,
when you're a teenager being a Metallica
but
fan,
your toilet's so backed up and you had to take care of it, right?
yeah. But and like I said, when you're at that age, a teenager, these guys are larger than life to you, man. They really are. So
So you
you
got
got
any thoughts on that,
you admit
Travis?
that, right? When you're a teenager, man, these guys are larger, especially that era where we grew up on, where the fucking people were larger than life looking on stage and shit like that. So kind of like you don't really know you don't really knew them as humans back then. You know what I mean? But when we get older, we kind of respect that. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get into Metallica until the Injustice for All, but it wasn't Injustice for All. My friend gave me the Kill 'Em All album first, and I heard that, and I went back and I started listening to everything after that, and it was amazing.
What a gift. He gave you that album?
No,
That's a
dude,
fucking gift.
he gave me that album, and it also had it was the expanded edition of Kill 'Em
Oh,
All. It had Am I Evil on it.
yeah.
Oh god, that was so cool.
That's a friend, man.
Now my
That is
friend
a
Scott
true
Travato from
fucking
In-N-Out
friend.
Burger, take a shot.
Yeah, you need to tell that guy, you need to tell him that you love him
Yeah,
tonight
and
after
then
the show.
that CD got stolen from my car, and it and I felt
Well,
bad, and I
fuck
didn't
that guy.
replace it. I didn't replace it for him. But years later, when we hung out, I bought him. I said, "Hey Scott, here's the Kill 'Em All CD that I got stolen from me. I'm sorry it doesn't have Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg on it, but this is all I could get for you, man." And he goes, "Thank you." I did rebuy it for him because I am not a dick. It wasn't his fault that his CD got stolen from my car,
Yeah.
so I replaced it for him.
You should tell that story about the Iron Maiden and the REO Speedwagon shirt thing. You should tell
Oh,
that story.
well, where I was a fucking freshman in high school, where my friend Chris Meyering that I later worked with in In-N-Out Burger, and the guy pissed me off a lot. and he had an Iron Maiden shirt. He was drunk in school. I didn't drink back in high school. I didn't drink till I was 21. I was a good
Oh,
kid.
I drank like a sieve in high school,
I
man.
didn't drink till I was 21 at In-N-Out
I
Burger.
didn't drink in high school either.
I and my the guy was passed out at the table, and I had my RS Speedwagon shirt, and they were making fun of me about RS Speedwagon. I had the wheels
Adam
are turning.
Sandler. Adam
You
I
Sandler.
had the
passed out
RS
on REO
Speedwagon wheels are
Speedwagon?
turning long sleeve shirt from the concert I went to in 1985, and I wrote with a fucking Sharpie on his Iron Maiden shirt, REO Speedwagon rules.
Oh,
Fuck yeah,
that's
they
fucking.
do.
That is defacing fucking property there,
I didn't
dude. I mean,
like
that
Iron
is
Maiden at that time. I was a huge RS Speedwagon fan. And I wrote that
So
on
how
a
do we
shirt.
slide from Metallica to REO Speedwagon?
But the thing is, when we started working with REO Speedway, when we started working in a burger, Chris goes, "You're the motherfucker who wrote fucking REO Speedwagon rules on my fucking Iron Maiden shirt when I was passed out drunk." I go, "Yep." And then he goes, "Fuck you." And then I let him borrow my Grace Under Pressure VHS live concert. He never gave it back. He got his revenge.
You never get the VHSs back, man. Never do.
No, VHS, man. It's
And
like,
they're not in the cloud, man. They're not in the cloud.
right.
dude, I can't get a lot that 90215 concert. You can't get that anymore. Why don't the Yes re-release that shit with Trevor? I love that
Uh,
show. Remember
that
when
band's
they had the old videos where they go square? You
yeah.
know, I ever did that shit. That was a
I don't
great
know.
fucking
I don't
concert.
know who the fuck owns the rights for Yes now. Probably House. I don't know.
But shit, dude,
I have no idea who
that
owns that.
concert was amazing where he did Starship Trooper.
Yeah.
Fuck Steve Howe. Trevor did the best for live version of Starship Trooper on that show.
Hey man, I got
Love
nothing. I got
Steve
nothing against
Howe.
Steve Howe. I got nothing against Steve Howe,
I
but
don't
Trevor
either,
Rabin
but Trevor
makes him look silly.
made him
Yeah.
look like shit.
Trevor can play anything Steve did, but Steve could not play everything Trevor did. Sorry.
Trevor could play anything that Steve played and better.
I agree.
We're doing a BS episode of Yes
Nothing
songs.
against Steve. Fantastic. I love Yes with Steve. I loved him in Asia.
I
Great
love him.
fucking
I
player.
love
But
Steve Howe,
he was
Mr.
and he was a
Picker.
total dickhead to Trevor too. The whole fucking time.
I saw
Fucking
the Union tour at the Forum in the round.
Notice how they were never in the same area. There, Trevor was on the
They
left
weren't.
and Steve was on the right.
And Trevor
He hated that. Trevor Rabin hated it.
Trevor kicked his ass
Oh yeah.
in that show.
I think they finally kind of they've done a couple shows together in the last decade or so, just jams. So they kind of reconcile their difference. I think they reconcile their difference at the Hall of Fame
I'm
thing.
pissed off at John Anderson doing this Bandcamp shit. Fucking
I'm pissed off at that last piece of shit Yes album. I wouldn't even call that a Yes album.
They've all been kind of shitty lately, haven't they?
Yeah.
But Mooger, what do you got to talk about, man? Give me some subjects.
Not much, man. Other than Marty Friedman saying that he loves Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
What about
I don't have
Eric
a lot. I
R.C.
don't have a
Jordan?
lot of news, man. Oh my God. Rob Duke's returning to Exodus.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Holy shit. That's big because Zetro wants apparently there's been no official announcement, but just like wants to retire, wants to just like ride his Harleys, spend time with his family. He's done touring. Oh shit, that's big. That's big because I was not a fan of the Exodus Rob Duke's vocal, but here he is. He's back.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
No, Steve was a great singer, man.
I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. I think it's a preference thing. I think it's like, do you like him? Do you not? I don't. I did not like his vocal.
Paul Bailoff.
Paul Bailoff's the best. Yeah. The only album I really like go back to on Exodus is Blood on Blood or whatever that Bonded by Blood. I like that album.
Bonded by Blood was Bailoff, and he's dead. So.
Yeah,
that album is very important to me.
I love Bonded by Blood. We
Tell
should
me,
review
tell me
that
why,
album.
Travis. Tell me why that was so
One of
important.
one of the first thrash albums I've ever listened to. It was when I owned a Eddie Trunk Essentials book, Bonded by Blood was in it, and man, I had to listen to it because the album cover scared me. And
Nice.
we're here to take
So
you
that
out.
so that, so that means
Exodus
Gary.
Attack. I fucking love it. Piranha's my favorite Exodus song. And then there was None, A Lesson in Violence, Strike of the Beast, the title track. But dude, I also love Fabulous Disaster. I do like Tempo of the Damned.
Ah, yeah,
Uh and yeah, man, I do love me some Exodus. Like I'm glad I got to see them with Steve Zetro in 2022.
nice. Um, my other favorite record from them would be like you mentioned, Fabulous Disaster, and Impact is Dynamite, and so many good records from these guys. Um, what they're gonna do with these guys, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Rob
The
Duke.
other, the
No. Rob Duke looks like a douchebag, in my opinion.
That means Gary Holt's the only original member left.
No, Tom Hunting.
Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Gary Holt's not the original member. It was fucking the dude
You
for
sure?
Metallica.
It was Gary Inc. Well,
Well, Kirk wasn't on the first album.
Well, he
yeah.
was still the original member.
No, I don't think so. I think Gary was the only original
So
guy.
let's talk about Sammy not wanting to tour
I
anymore.
could be wrong. I'm not the hugest Exodus fan. I could be wrong. So, hey, what
Well,
were you
yeah,
saying, Mooger?
Sammy doesn't want to tour anymore, but he wants to do we talked about this on
Residencies.
residencies, which is cool.
Yeah,
Just go to
because
Vegas.
you get put up in a nice room and you
Exactly.
get everything taken care of, and then
Yep.
you just gotta. It's like Elvis, man. And then you kind of come down, you do your show, and you go back up, you get taken care of. Oh my God, residency is great for a 77-year-old man, man.
And they come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I saw him with the Circle at a residency in Vegas. It's really good.
I mean,
I
I wouldn't
need a
cross. I wouldn't.
residency in
Yeah,
Las Vegas.
I wouldn't cross the street to see that guy live, but that's good for him because it's the sweetest fucking gig. I mean, like I said on the show the other night, that Shania Twain, that was like the best part of her live career was doing a residency in Vegas because it's the pressure's off you, man, because you don't have to fucking move your sound stage and your crew every fucking night. You're there for a while. I mean, so and then you, like you said,
Right,
treated like royalty.
Well,
Fucking
right.
hey, who wouldn't want to do
you know
a
what
fucking
sucks?
residency?
Because the Scorpions like canceled theirs, postponed it because Mickey D is
Hey,
having
did
some
you see
health
the
issues.
Scorpions documentary?
What
Uh-uh.
Scorpions documentary? We talked about that on BS.
Don't you
It's
love
like
that clickbait shit? I
the
mean,
clickbait
seriously,
shit.
man.
I think Travis
Don't
passed
click
out.
on the link, people. Don't click on the link.
You click on the link, it's a bunch of pop-ups.
I
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm saying. Don't click on the link.
Hey, you know what? I just want to say something, man. I like Exodus, that Bonded by Blood album, but everything else is eh. It's like fucking. Hey, Travis, what was your favorite album in 2024, man? Are
The
you there?
debut
Hey,
album from
Travis, Travis,
I'm right.
Travis.
Oh,
Travis, get in the
There he
world.
is.
Get in the world.
He's in orbit.
He's in orbit.
my favorite album of 2024. I'll give you my top three.
Give me the top three.
Number three is the latest album from Deep Purple. I fucking love that album. Number two is Lucifer 5. Lucifer. And number one, I forgot what this album's called, but it's a brand new band from England that captures like the 70s glam rock sound. And they have a terrific female vocalist. The band is called Bobby Dazzle. Check that
Never heard
shit
of him.
out.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Lucifer's
Oh,
good. That Deep Purple album's good. Sebastian Bach was awesome.
I also like the album that The Florence Black.
Florence Black was great.
Bed of
Jerry
Nails.
got you into that, right? Jerry got you into that.
Yep, that's right.
Came across that band by total accident, man, and they are a fucking jamming band, dude. I still listen to them. Both their
Oh,
albums are awesome.
wait, didn't the Candlebox album come out last year?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd put that in my top 10.
You know what? You know what pisses me off? There's this band called the Dust Coda. They had two great albums, and the singer's going back to Australia, and they got a new singer. I don't know how I'm gonna like that, and
Why?
because the singer was the lead,
I'm gonna
the
check
si-
that out though. I'm
the
gonna
sing.
check.
I will check it out, but the singer was the lead guitarist also. So I don't know how this is gonna go over.
I don't
I
know.
love that vocalist voice. I loved his guitar playing. I loved him. I don't know how this is
The
gonna.
road to hell is wide open. That's a great fucking tune.
Yeah, well, what is it? Are they gonna sound like on their third album now?
I don't know. We'll find out. Shit happens with bands, dude. Unfortunately, it sucks. I know, but I didn't know it was Australia. I thought the whole band was from England, so that was kind of news to me when I
No,
found out
he's
he was
from
from
Australia.
Australia.
The other
Yeah.
Yeah.
band, the rest of the band.
Speaking of Road to Hell, that's an album I'd like to do with you guys. Let's do Bruce Dickinson, Accidented Birth.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Road to
I was gonna
Hell. The
I was
Road
gonna
to
pick
Hell is full
The
of good
Mandrake project,
intentions.
but I haven't yet.
The Mandrake Project.
I was
Yeah.
gonna pick that one actually as a review,
Uh,
but I
and
changed my mind.
also The Chemical Wedding's a great album.
Dude,
Ooh.
Bruce has a lot of great solo albums, man.
Better than Modern Maiden. Well, there's some Modern Maiden I can hang with, but there's some I don't like.
It's better than British Lions. British Lions
Oh God,
sucks.
that's bad stuff.
That
He was just trying to be
band,
different, man. He wasn't trying to
dude,
do Iron
that
Maiden
band
2.
sucks, dude.
And you're right, they did
They
suck.
suck. British Lions, fuck that shit, Steve. Stop making 10-minute intros to Bruce's lyrics. Because Bruce's lyrics are good. You don't need to make a 10-minute intro. I want, how's that new drummer of Iron Maiden working out, by the way?
I haven't heard anything. I mean, he's with was that Bruce's drummer? No,
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 who is he
it
from?
was
Oh,
British
it was British
Lions.
Lion. British Lion.
British
Yeah,
No,
Lions
I
it was their
mean,
drummer.
attack. It
yeah,
was
I
Nico's
haven't heard
attack.
him yet.
I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't know, man. But
He's got to be good. I mean, he's got to be good. They're not going to pick
I
a
think
slouch.
Nico's gonna still play on the studio albums. It's just gonna be the touring drummer,
Probably, I agree. I think that's what's going to happen.
probably. I want to go to Nico's restaurant, man. I want to go have some
Yeah,
ribs.
Ralph Vieira goes there quite often, I think.
Raffaella rules, by the way.
And I
You
asked him
know,
about it. He says it's the best ribs he ever had.
he
So
makes fun of me all the time, but I know he loves me. You don't make
just
fun of
like
somebody you don't love.
just like he said in the well, I don't want to give any spoilers about the 500 comment that he made. He said, "I do it because I care," and I think
He
he was
does.
sincere about that.
Yeah,
I do.
he gave me a thing for, and you know what? That motherfucker is gonna go first on his comment because you know what? We don't put Ralph last. Ralph always goes before Ian, so Ralph will go on that comment that he gave us on our 500th episode. And Travis, you will be on that episode. I should send you all the things we got, like I sent them, so you know. I'm gonna sprinkle them in. The first thing I'm gonna do after we talk about something, I'm gonna go, hey, here's Ralph. This is Dr. Fuck giving us a comment. And I'm gonna go, here's fucking Aaron Camaro. Dr. Fuck will go first.
Are you sure you don't want to bring that girl you had on with you to begin with, man? Just for shits and giggles?
Ah,
I ain't talking about that bitch.
the
I ain't talking about that other bitch either.
oh, the one that likes Oasis.
I didn't say that.
I gotta go, guys.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, man. This is
All right,
the
guys,
after
y'all take
show.
care.
We're out. We're out, bitches. Later,
Later,
guys.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.